Kia ora, g'day. Now building a website or an app for your business like I'm doing with the Bank of Smiles, well, it's kind of like tidying your house up when you want to put it on the market. How far should you go and how much money should you spend? Now, for instance, this place here, you'd want to give it a lick of paint, fix the crack in the window over the sink there, and definitely freshen up the bathroom, specifically replace the old toilet. Now, do you get someone in to do it or do you do it yourself? There are pages and pages of YouTube videos showing you just how easy it is to replace a toilet. Then you've got Bunnings up the road, Mitre 10 or the local DIY store. So you may as well just pay for the materials and save on the cost of labour if it's going to be that easy, right? But here is the problem. It takes you 6 trips back and forth to the hardware store. The new toilet's a little wider than the old one, so you're going to have to go back and swap it. Then you get the wrong diameter pipe, back to the shop. Then you cut the pipe too short and you're going to have to buy a new length. But unfortunately they've run out and you're going to have to order it or drive to the other side of the city to get it. And here's the worst part. By the time you finish, the toilet doesn't even seem that stable and you worry every time you sit on it or flush it. But it looks great and it helps to sell the house. Brilliant. But before contracts are signed, the new owner wants an inspection. And it turns out that New Zealand regulations state that a toilet must be installed by a qualified and registered plumber. The new bathroom does not comply with standards. Those YouTube videos never mention that once. The sale of the house is off until it's been done properly. So you're going to have to pay someone to come in and do it anyway. Now so far, this is a very accurate representation of what it's been like building an app for the Bank of Smiles. So I'm going to need some help building this app. First off, it's going to be built here in New Zealand. There's there's 3 very good reasons for this in fact. Number 1, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So the more support I have locally, the better. Number 2, it actually feels like quite a Kiwi product. It feels like something that would come from New Zealand and should be built here. And number 3, I'm a very, very big advocate of shopping local. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and someone else's money where my mouth is, and have it built right here in New Zealand. The birds are being really noisy outside today, so try and ignore them if you can. Okay, so we're building this here in New Zealand. I've got 2 options really. The first is go with a business, New Zealand business software development app builders, or go with a freelancer. Yeah, both my only options, not just very good ones. So I spent a lot of time going through the search results and indexes that you can find online looking for a good fit for what I'm looking to build, and I've got to say it was very intimidating, regardless of whether it was a business or a sole trader freelancer. The websites of the businesses were, again, intimidating. Because a lot of the time you had to fill out a questionnaire describing what you wanted to build and also what your budget was. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. You find an article, one of them from Stuff, that says expect to pay anywhere from $1,000, and then you look and you find that the article was from 2012, so it's probably not really the going rate anymore. And then others will say, you'll be for a very, very standard application, you'll be looking at anywhere from $50,000. So I just don't even know where to start when I have to fill out one of those forms. I don't know exactly the technology I need. So I kind of put that to the side for a bit, and I thought to myself, right, now I'm going to see what's out there with the freelancers. Now there's a couple of big platforms that you can go to, Fiverr, but these are international. And also, what was the other one? Upwork. There are Kiwi developers on there, but you have to post the job. And in posting the job, you have to be very specific about what your requirements are going to be, because people will then apply to do the work. So they have to know that they have the right skill set. So I don't even know where to start there. What to fill out, what I'm looking for. I know what I want it to do. I know how I want it to look. But more than that, I can't tell you, anyone that might be wanting to put themselves forward for the job. Then I did find a New Zealand-based platform called the Unicorn Factory. This is, again, an index of freelancers that are available for work in software development and media. and I just had a bit of a scroll through. I found one guy who seemed to be, fairly well regarded when it came to app development and software development. And so I literally wrote one person, I wrote one person a little bit of a mail saying, listen, I'm wanting to build an app that, can upload a video and you can view it, and that's about it. He got back to me very quickly. Fortunately said, sorry, I've got no time at the moment, but look, I'm going to give you this guy's number, get in touch with him, and maybe he'll be able to help you out. And so that is what I did. I dropped Richard Foster an email and explained to him what I wanted to do, and I also attached the video that I'd made and to that mail and waited to hear from him. And he got back to me.